Welcome back to our Minecraft survival world. I'm so glad you're here. Bob is visiting, don't mind him. Today we're going to be working on a super exciting project. I want to build a functional diamond mine with some minecarts and storage for our ores and room for expansion. So today we're going to be building that and then seeing just how rich we can get. Hey Bob, if you don't mind, I'm trying to do my intro right now, so can you please move along? Okay, maybe I'll just leave. But Soup, didn't you just build a working strip mine in the last episode? Yes, I know, but hear me out. We're building a world that's all about enjoying the journey and building a place that has life and history. While this strip mine might be a really good way to get diamonds in the beginning, I think having an actual build we're really close. I think having an actual build will be super inspiring. Let me know if you guys do this in your worlds too. I like to create builds that have a purpose. It really adds to the life of the world and inspires you to keep playing. Before we get started with that though, let's head back to the house because I made a couple improvements that I think you'll really like. The first of which is this project board. Here's some things that we need to get done. Our diamond mine, I need to decorate the attic, and we need a name tag for our horse. You guys had such amazing suggestions for names, and later in the episode we'll be doing that, so stay tuned. And there's some space, so let me know what projects you'd like to see and maybe I'll add them to the board. I did a little bit of decorating in here. In this entranceway, I think this is going to become another hallway out to another extension, so I didn't do too much right in here. There's a nice rug. Here's our first set of tools out of stone that we made. In here, this is our storage room. To the left of the entryway is our little workshop. I put together a little workbench here to do some crafting, store some tools, and a little desk with our very first diamond. Oops. Also, we have to address the elephant in the room here. Holy crap, you guys. You absolutely blew this series up. When I decided to start a YouTube channel, I thought maybe I could inspire a couple of people to enjoy their Minecraft worlds just a little bit more. And somehow we ended up with already hundreds of you subscribing. So by the way, if you're new here, if you need some inspiration for Minecraft, or you just need a video to put on while you eat your lunch, because trust me, we've all been there, you're in the right place. Consider leaving a like and subscribing. So I think in order to celebrate, we need to make a cake. Special thanks to Doug67 for the suggestion. We're gonna need some eggs, we're gonna need a little bit of wheat, and we're gonna need some buckets of milk. Thank you. And I almost forgot, we're gonna need a little bit of sugar too. And we just put it all together in the crafting table. And voila, we have a cake. I think I'm gonna put it right over here, just because we don't have a kitchen yet. Now I just gotta get hungry enough to eat it. That should do the trick. And there we go. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Now let's go build a diamond mine and get rich. At this point, you know the drill. I had to gather up just a couple of resources before we got started building. And then it was time to start digging. Okay, as you can see behind me, I've started digging a rather large hole. But, that was a little too close, I'm sorry. But it's a very boring hole right now. And so we need to change that. The whole point of building a mine like this is to make mining fun, to make it an experience instead of just something you have to do to move on with the game. So let's start by making just a little bit of an entrance. I want to try a building technique for this area where basically we're going to combine oak and stripped spruce, and it kind of looks like the oak is starting to decay a little bit. I really like how that looks. So let's build up pole number 1. And across the way, we'll put pole number 2. And I think something like this will look great. You see how there's a little bit of a slope to it? But this is just an entrance, so we gotta pile up some dirt and rocks around it to look like this is where the cave starts. Oh yeah, that's already starting to add so much more dimension to it. I used a mix of stone, cobblestone, and andesite on the front, and then rounded up the top with some dirt. Then I finished up the entrance with a little bit more stone, cobble, and andesite. Finally, it was time to get started on the actual mine shaft. Alright, I've run into a slight problem. Take a look at this pickaxe. It's almost dead and we still have a ways to go in the mine. Now, I don't want to break this pickaxe because it's my very first diamond pick, so I'm thinking we might retire this, and since I have 30 levels, I might try and set up a little enchanting setup. That sounded Great. I might try and make a little enchanting setup and see if we can't get efficiency on a diamond pick to continue mining. I think I have a fair amount of leather, but I might have to do some gathering of other materials real quick. Let's see. How many books can we make? 38. How many bookshelves does that make? 12. Almost enough. Well, it looks like it's time to gather a few more materials. Why can I never land the water bucket? That was like a 4-block drop. I need to work on my Minecraft skills. Ow, how did I take fall damage from that? Don't mind me, I just need a few pieces of leather, thank you. I'm so sorry. And now we should just need a little bit more sugarcane. And perfect. Now I just need an enchanting table, and I think for now we're gonna set this up in the attic. I think we'll build a little base for an enchanting setup in a later episode, but for right now, this'll do. Now I need some of my lapis. Oh, we had some books in there, look at that. And I'll quick craft up another diamond pick. It's time for the moment of truth. What do we get? Efficiency, that's exactly what we're looking for. Oh, no silk touch or fortune, but I'm okay with this for now. And I can retire this pick with my full collection of pickaxes from wooden all the way to diamond. Now's my chance to redeem myself. Watch this. Oh my gosh. That's so embarrassing. I'll get it one day. But for now, it's back to work. I'm going to finish digging this mine shaft, and then I'll check back in with you when it's time to do a little bit of detailing. I am so glad I took the time to enchant that pickaxe because mining was going so much faster until I stumbled upon a potentially massive problem. The mine I was making led out directly into a giant underwater cave. And while for a moment I struggled with what to do and how to proceed, I ended up coming up with an idea that I think is so much better than my original plan. Okay, so I might have gone just a little bit overboard with this project. I finished the rail system, as you can see here, and we're going to take a ride on it together. I didn't want to show building it because I really wanted the first ride to be a surprise and a special experience with you and me because I'm really proud of this and I think it turned out so good. So we're going to do that in just a second, but I told you I was going to catch back up with you when it was time to do some details, and there's just a couple more details that I want to add. So we've got the inside of the cave pretty much finished up. I've got some barrels here, some supplies, some furnaces, extra minecarts. There's a little table here like this one's being worked on, but outside there's currently nothing. Oh, you can see I planted some trees up there to add a little bit of dimension to the space. But I want to kind of build up some things like there's a shipment of supplies either leaving or being delivered. And I want to build a crane right here holding up some ores. I really wanted to save something to build with you guys since I made this whole minecart track by myself. And I'll show you guys that in just a second. But if you can bear with me, I just want to build this crane with you real quick. Let's start out with the base here. And this is actually going to be a pretty small build, but I think it's really going to tie this area together nicely. So let's get down some logs. And I'm going to say this is actually just about perfect height. Maybe we come through with these half slabs just like this. Okay, yeah, I really don't mind that shape. What I think I might do though is get rid of a couple of these, come across with one of these, and then maybe just make it a solo column. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, okay, but it almost needs to be one smaller, like that. There we go. And of course this mine is up to code for a nap, so we'll just do that real quick. Okay, I want to add like a counterweight of some kind, and I think cobblestone will look fine for that. Then we'll come through and add these in the middle here. Now let's add a little rope coming down here. That's probably about good. Actually, what am I doing? Let's use iron chains. They're a little bit expensive, but I think they'll do the job a little better. Here we go. That's great, and I think that's a good height for our ore. So we're gonna come in with our copper block, and I'm gonna surround it in signs. Perfect, and that kind of looks like it's being loaded up. Maybe we'll add a couple more copper pieces around the ground here, like it's part of this stack. I like that. Now I could definitely use some detailing, so let's do some of that. Let's add some trapdoors on the sides of these, maybe up here too. Maybe a sign on the front just for fun, and on the back for symmetry. Maybe just 2 fence posts right there and some stairs on these bad boys, just like that. And you know, now that I look at it, maybe this should be a stair too. And let's do them down here because what the heck, why not? There we go. How does that look? Oh, I love that. It's such a simple little build, but I think it adds so much life to this area. Okay, it's time for a few more finishing touches. Over here, I think I'm gonna use barrels, not like that, like this, to make one giant barrel. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, maybe we put another one down here too, right here. Yeah, I like those. Over here, I think I'm gonna make just like a little bucket, and then we can add just a couple more ores to it. Maybe another pile of them right here too. Like these are getting loaded up into the crates or something. Now I wanna add just a couple more mine carts around. There we go. Look how much more alive this area feels. Okay, I know you're dying to see the minecart ride, so I'll just let you know I finished up a couple more details just to make the area feel a little bit more complete. Okay, this area is looking so good, which means you know what time it is. You've been waiting for it. We're gonna take a minecart ride. So without further ado, welcome to the maiden voyage of our mine. Oh, that is loud. Okay, so this is pretty normal, you know, come down with the support beams and then suddenly it opens up into this massive cavern. Look at how much extra room there is in here. But we don't just stop there. We're going all the way down to diamond level, baby. And here we are, right at the perfect level for mining diamonds. So as you can tell by my pickaxe durability, yes, this is the same pickaxe that we enchanted just a few minutes ago. I have been hard at work tunneling this whole thing out. And just look at this massive, beautiful cave generation. Oh, that was unfortunate. And hey, dude, I'm gonna have to take care of you real quick. I'm talking right now, thank you. Just look at that. Isn't that insane? I think we need to take more time to appreciate the world generation of Minecraft, because this is just absolutely fabulous. And there's plenty of diamonds that I need to run around and grab. Let's take one more ride back up to the top. Here we go. It took me so long to get the powered rails for this, you wouldn't believe it. And up we go. There you have it. I absolutely love this thing. And I think it just goes to show you how even if you hit a crazy roadblock like that massive aquifer we hit down there, you can use it to come up with other ideas and better ways of doing things. And if I had decided to tunnel right through the water, you know, that would be fine, but there wouldn't be this huge story that we have unfolding. There wouldn't be these massive minecart tracks down to our diamond mine. It wouldn't be as fun. So now with all of this built, there's only one thing left to do, and that's actually go mining. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time down in the strip mine and maybe exploring that cave that we have down there that we built our mine shaft through. And I'm going to see just how many materials we can gather. Real quick first, I regenerated quite a few levels mining that area out. So I'm going to see if I can't get myself a fortune pickaxe. Look at that. And we still have quite a few levels. Let's see what we get this time around. Holy crap, I might combine all of these three to make a god tier pickaxe real quick. Let's stick these two together and then I'll add oh no, wait, I don't have enough levels. Shoot. Well, guess I got to do a little bit of mining before I can do that. Fortune 2 and efficiency 5 though, I'll take that. That's okay. It's still a good pick. And I think it's fun to use tools that aren't the absolute best tools in the game. It really just gives you an appreciation when you get to that high level gear. All right, one more water bucket. I'm going to get it this time. Watch this. I just keep embarrassing myself. I will get it. I will one day. But right now it's time to get rich. So let's get mining. Daylight. Whew. Okay, my inventory was starting to get completely full, so here before us in this box, I have our riches from today. Are you ready? Here it is. Yep, over a stack and a half of diamonds. And look at all this gold. We're a little too low to mine iron, but that's okay. I'm good for iron for right now. And this, I feel like, was barely scratching the surface of the cave. So I think we built this mine in a perfect spot. Oh, watch this. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh no, I didn't think this through. Give me all the valuables, please. What a trip. I think we are set with riches for quite a while. With an extremely successful mining trip under our belt, it was time to put the riches away and get started on a very special home for a very special someone. I bet you can guess who this is for. Alright, buddy. I've built a new home for you and you're gonna love it. Whee! Oh, okay. Yep. See, this is why I brought the lead. There we go. And off we go. Hey, this is just about as fast as he runs. I'm kidding. You're a great horse and you deserve a great name. First, we got to get you all set up in your nice little stable. And perfect. Now you can enjoy the outdoors. You have a little bit of shelter from the rain since it seems to rain pretty often here. And you got a trough with water and a little bit of food. I think you're going to like it here. Now, there were so many amazing name suggestions, and I loved every single one of them. Except this one was a little bit terrifying, but that's okay. But there was one name that I just thought was really funny, and that name was Horse. I just think that's hilarious. I don't know. I just think it fits so well. I mean, my name is Soup. My horse's name is Horse. At Horse, welcome to your new home. I'm gonna have to find a name tag for you at some point, but the sign will do for now. But I'm actually gonna borrow your water real quick because there's one more thing I have to do before we end the episode, and that is redeem myself. Okay, here we go. I'm going to hit this water bucket. This is going to work. Are you ready? I promise I'm a good Minecraft player. Here we go. See? Oh my gosh, look at that. I told you I could do it. Don't mind the 47 outtakes that took. No, I'm kidding. That was the first try. Thanks again for all the love and support. You guys are amazing, and I can't wait to keep building with you guys. I have some amazing plans for the next few episodes. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll see you next time.